Hi, hostel mastel. Okay, so I'm on the bus now. There's definitely there's no outlets on here, and I failed to fully charge my my portable charger. So I might be without a phone, which is not boding well considering that I am going to be getting there at like 10 p.m. So I need to be aware of that. Right now it looks like I've got the road to myself, fingers crossed, so maybe I can take a nap instead. And I've met some people that were just at the hostel with me, which is fantastic. And yet another Irish friend. The Irish and the Germans, they're everywhere. So I'm going to stop this because I also didn't charge my camera all the way. And if I'm going to show you anything, I need to stop. So I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. I am officially in Greece. The sun is going to be setting soon and the mountains are gorgeous. I'm really excited to be here. Crossing the border here was way easier than it was going to Bulgaria, like going on the bus. It was a piece of cake. We just got out, formed a little line. No one took our passports and disappeared. It was good. It was all good. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna and I have been traveling around Europe for about 2 months now. Right now I am in Thessaloniki, Greece. This is the second largest city in Greece, next to Athens. I just traveled here from Bulgaria last night and I got in really late. Today I am exploring the city, getting to know the area. I'm really excited to be in Greece. I love Greek food and music, and it's somewhere that's semi-familiar, so that's nice. Also, cool thing, I went into the common room this morning to check the place out since I got in so late last night, and guess who I saw? I saw my Scottish friend Jack there. He has been traveling around Greece. Today is his last day here in Greece and I got to catch up with him, which is really awesome. Maybe he'll be on the vlog later tonight if we end up getting dinner or something. So, but if not, Jack, hi. It was great to see you again, and I'm really happy I ran into you again. Jack and I got coffee and I walked around a little bit, and now I'm ready to explore some more. I cannot believe I'm near the ocean again. This is so cool. It's been too long. Right now I am walking on Thessaloniki's promenade. It's right next to the port and extends most of the city center. You could walk on this thing for hours, but it's a really great place to see like the city's view and the water, and there are quite a few tourist destinations along the way as well. In front of me here is the White Tower. It is considered like the symbol of Thessaloniki. It's like the one thing that everyone knows. It's gone by several different names. It's been around for a long time, but most recently in the 19th century, it was known as the Blood Tower because it was where the public executions were. The white facade was put on there by a prisoner who was doing, I guess, community service in exchange for his freedom. Now it's a big tourist attraction. You can go, it's the home of the museum. There's like a Thessaloniki museum inside, and you can walk up to the top of the tower and see the skyline of the city. I'm considering doing it, but it is €8 or like €6 to €8, something like that, to go up, and it's a little too sunny right now for that. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it around sunset. But for now, I'm just gonna walk along the promenade a little bit more. It got quite hot. I am wearing long sleeves because it was supposed to be like 51 degrees Fahrenheit here. And it is not that. It is not that, it is warm. But that's okay. We've got water, we'll be fine. Honestly, Travel Anna is the best Anna. I was just filming the statue of Alexander the Great over there, and I had this random Egyptian guy come up to me and ask me to take some photos for him, and we ended up doing an entire photo shoot. And like, he wanted a like slow motion video of himself walking, and I did the best I could with his camera. But I'm so much more open to meeting people here than I am in the States. I don't know why. It's just, maybe it's something about staying in the hostels and constantly being surrounded by people, but yeah, I just feel like a whole different person when I'm traveling in that way. But then of course I also have the intense anxiety of like what I'm doing right now, walking around a city and talking into a camera and thinking that everyone thinks I'm stupid or annoying or making fun of me in some way, and the anxieties of meeting new people and not knowing what's happening the next day and all of that. It's just lots of highs and lows, and it's really interesting to see how I cope with those in such a different way than I do when I'm just back at home. Because I guess normally what I would do is I would just stop everything and I'd go and I'd hide in my bed and watch Netflix, and I do that sometimes here, but most of the time I fight through it and I just keep looking because I don't want to take the place that I'm at for granted, you know? So I'm staying in this place called Arabas Studios, and it is up the hill in the, I guess you'd call it the old town here in Thessaloniki. I come in and I was supposed to have a four bed female dorm, and the dorm was full, so he was like, oh crap, let me take you to the bungalow. So it's this it looks like a private room or a private like house situation that they've got there, but it's got like 12 beds stacked in there, and the lights weren't working at first, and the beds are like very much crammed together, and I managed to get one that isn't crammed against others because I do not want the experience of waking up and completely right next to a stranger if the place fills up. Anyway, the other two girls that got there around the same time as me last night, these Italian girls, and this morning they said that they might be renting a car tomorrow and going around the peninsula, and so hopefully if they do that I might try to extend and go with them because I think that that would be a lot of fun. Could definitely get some great drone shots. A chance to get in a car and go somewhere that's not a city, that's amazing. I haven't done that yet on this trip.
Next, I wandered over to the Rotunda of Galerius. This structure is an outstanding example of early Byzantine art and architecture, in addition to being one of the earliest Christian monuments in the Eastern Roman Empire. The building was used as a church for over 1,200 years until the city fell to the Ottomans. It was converted into a mosque, then back into a church again in 1912.
I came over here to see the building, but it looks like this is a home to some cats. I love this. Hi guys! Are you enjoying your day? Okay, I know that this is really random and silly, but when I was in Italy, like 6 years ago, I went to one of these stores. It's called Flying Tiger Copenhagen, and I went to this store and I bought a little foldable hairbrush, and I've had the thing and I've been using it on this trip. I've had it since I was in Italy, and it held up really well, except eventually the mirror broke off. And this entire trip I've been carrying the thing around because I've been stubborn. And I was like, no, I want to go to a Flying Tiger Copenhagen and get a replacement. And honestly, I haven't found one that was like good enough to replace it with, but I just went to one and I got my little replacement, finally. So you know what, and it was cheaper than a lot of the ones that I normally see. So you know what, sometimes stubbornness pays off. I have decided that I'm gonna go back to the hostel and eat the pasta that I carried here from Bulgaria, and maybe see what happens from there. By the way, our hostel is at the very, very top of a giant hill, so that's why I'm panting a little bit. Yeah. The area I'm in right now is considered like the residential old town, I guess you'd say. It's like at the very top of the hill. The very top of the hill. Yep. All the way up there. Jeez. Good morning and welcome from another beautiful day here in Greece. Today I am going with some girls that I have met in the hostel on a road trip around one of the fingers of the peninsula in this area. So we're going around the middle one. It is supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives in this area. I'm very excited to do this, and I'll introduce you to people later.
Hello, it's Elisa and the co-driver.
Yeah, the DJ,
Hopefully.
the navigator.
We should look for an aux cable actually.
We're just gonna ignore that over there and look at this beautiful over here. We finally made it to the beach, and it's absolutely beautiful, but and the moment we sat down it started raining, so that's fun. And it looks like there might be some lightning, so we're gonna go back to the car for a bit, have our lunch, and maybe hopefully we'll be able to see something later. Do your introduction.
What do I need to say? Hi, I'm Evie Marlowe. I'm from the UK. It's my second day and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love
aside from the rain, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It may be slightly dangerous.
See, the intention was to have a nice little picnic on the beach, but we're gonna be doing some car picnicking instead, or rocks. Either way, yeah, nice little setup we have here. Such a beautiful beach. The water is still kind of cold, but the sand is super soft. A family just joined us, but other than that, it's just been us, and it's been really nice.
the way back to Thessaloniki, we stopped at a local vineyard for a sunset wine tasting. That's it for this episode. Be sure to tune in next time as I visit one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, Meteora. Thanks for watching.
Thessaloniki, Thessaloniki, Thessaloniki. It's hard to say, but I'm gonna get it right. Thessaloniki. That's not that bad. Thessaloniki.